So I thought I'd give a request on here. New video with Rainman Systems, so I thought I would. So this is a pit here. This is one of my systems. And this is a pit here. Well, currently hauling corn out of that bin there right now. And so it's on the water on the other side for that bin. So this is our pit here. Pull the truck in, dump the pit, and you can go eat this pit and go all these bins here. So this is a leg. This is a leg. Got two. It's a double leg. We can load the truck in about 17. We can load the truck. Unload the truck in about 15 minutes, so it's not too bad. This is a drive. This drive's old and small, and it's kind of slow, but that's a wet tank, and we're not really we use this as a wet tank, but we mostly use this bin right here. This bin right here we use also as a wet tank. This is a 10,000 bushel bin. That one that's 4. That one that's 3,500, 4,000. This one here's 10. And we use this bin here as a wet tank, and that's inside the grain bin. If you're wondering, and we just got done cleaning this bin out here not too terribly long ago, just a couple days ago. And now this here is also 10. And working on cleaning this bin out. There's about approximately 1,500 bushel left in this bin right now. And we'll clean this out in between trucks. And when drop the camera. And this, we'll clean this bin out in between trucks, and we're gonna end up being pulling out of the big bin over there, because both those bins there are 60,000 a piece. And that one bin over there is about half full, so we cleaned out all these little bins and ran them into that bin over there and pulling out of that bin. So this bin's empty. This bin will be empty here in about an hour when we get it cleaned, and then take about an hour to clean that. And these bins here are clean. These bins all here are clean out. These bins here are 4,000 or 5,000 bushel bins. This one here is 10, and that one here is 10. So about 40,000 bushel of storage between these 6 bins here is 40,000 bushel of storage. If you don't count that, and we don't really store anything in there because the fan is not very good, and it's a pain to deal with, because you only have 4,000 bushel of storage, and you got to use all good in a tractor to get it out. So it's not really convenient to get it out. So we just use it to store. So we just use it to store dry. But that's a dry, and then that dry there, it's a 1999 model, I believe. And we bought this dry with 100 hours on it from a guy that had it sitting in the week and wasn't used for 10 years. So basically, it was a new dryer, basically new, and he wasn't used. And we put it up here, and it's been a good dryer. It's kind of small, but like I said, it works for us. And using this bin as a wet tank, and that bin, you have 15,000 bushels of storage roughly. And wet storage, that's about all you can sell in a day anyway. And you let it run all night, and then it comes back and it's empty next morning. It comes back and it's empty next morning. So then you can hear the truck pulling up in the second hopper. They're loading the truck, and I want loading the truck now. And there comes another truck. He coming back now, but Bobby's coming back now. But so they got these 2 bins here. These 10 bin hens are 60,000 bushel a piece. This bin here is empty, and that bin there, it will be empty soon. In a little while, it's got like about 25,000 bushel, about 25,000 bushel left in it, which is about 25 loads. And then we've got 1,500 bushel on that bin in there. So he's talking about, and then that'll be empty. So then that'll be empty. So all this over here, all this bin stores over here will be empty. And then the leg goes all the way up there. That is a 100 foot leg. So yeah.